Are you wondering how you can get into your first home? Well, today we're talking about step-by-step instructions for first-time home buyers. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Brittany with Brittany Hannon Real Estate, and today we are talking about first-time home buying. This is the first in a 3 or 4 part series. We'll see where the wind takes us, talking about home buying, and specifically if you're buying a house for the first time. Be sure to like and subscribe so you get more videos just like this as soon as they come out, including the next videos in this series. Comment down below to let me know what else you want to hear, and let's jump in. Step 1 for buying your first home is to start saving money. Start saving money now, because you're going to have to pay for a down payment, and not only a down payment, you're going to have to pay for closing costs, you're going to have to pay for inspections, you're going to have to pay for moving in, all kinds of things that just add up that you really don't think about when you think about buying a house. And so the first thing is the down payment. Obviously, this is going to be your biggest expense. And so you want to make sure that you have a substantial down payment. Now, you don't have to have 20% like a lot of people say, but you do need to have a minimum of 3 or 3.5% down. Now, when you look at a $500,000 home, for instance, that's $15,000. So for some people, they say, that's nothing. And for other people, they say, $15,000, how am I ever going to save that up? So that is something to take into consideration when you're buying a home, is that it is going to be a chunk of change up front. Now, closing costs range from about 2 to 5% depending on the house and the location you're in. In Southern California, most of the closing costs fall on the sellers. So as a buyer, you don't have to pay all of those. You do typically have to pay for inspections like termite inspections, pest inspections, home inspections, and those can run you a couple $100s based on the type of home that you're buying. Now, I did say in Southern California where I am, the sellers usually pay more of those costs. However, in the market that we're in 2021, when there's such low inventory and there are so many buyers out there, sellers really can do whatever they want and buyers can pay for things to sweeten the deal. So a lot of times we're seeing buyers saying that they'll pay for a home warranty, or they'll waive a home warranty, or they'll pay for certain fees so that the seller doesn't have to. And that just helps to sweeten the deal. And if you're wanting to be a step ahead, that's also something to consider. Moving expenses are something that you need to account for as well. Whether it's cleaners, movers, paying for food for people to help you come and unpack your stuff, whether you want to do upgrades before you move in. These are all things that can sneak up on you if you're not prepared for them. The next step is to figure out how much can you afford. A lender is going to help you with this. A good rule of thumb to keep in mind is to keep your housing expenses between 30 and 40%. I know in California that seems a little tough, but it doesn't matter. If you're making a certain amount and you go over that 40, 45, 50%, it's gonna be a strain on your finances. And so you don't wanna do that. You wanna make a good decision, and you want buying a home to be a blessing and not a curse. So for example, if you make $10,000 a month, let's just make it a nice, easy round number, and you wanted to spend no more than 30% on your household expenses, that would be $3,000 a month for housing. Now, $3,000 a month over 30 years at about 2.5%, will get you a loan of about $760,000. That's just the loan. So if you take the down payment that's on top of it, then whatever down payment you're putting down, you could get somewhere in the maybe $800,000 range. So that's a good way to think of it, is if you're saying, I want to spend no more than 30%, and then you can back your way into it. Then you can go to your lender and say, this is how much I want to keep it around. Now, let's get me approved for that much. And they're going to be able to go with your debt to income ratio. They're going to be able to tell you exactly what you're going to be pre-qualified for. If needed, you should do your research on home buying assistance programs. There are down payment assistance programs, cash back programs, low credit score programs, first-time home buyer programs. There are all kinds of things out there to help you in your home buying process. But keep in mind, they are state to state and sometimes even county to county. And so you do have to know if they work in your particular area. But a good lender will be able to help you figure that out. And if you have a lender that does one program and another lender doesn't offer it, ask if they will, and then hopefully you can get the best rate possible. And of course, you want to find a great real estate agent to work with. If you're not already working with me, I would love to help. Well, that's it for today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe so you get more videos just like this as soon as they come out. Be sure to comment down below to let me know what kind of other videos you want to see. Home buying, home selling, first time. I want to know because I want to give you what you want. Thanks as always for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.